very sure that I already left.
Night City. Hey, how about a little story time fun? Now,
If they
once upon
spawn
a
me
time,
here,
before the
it's
dark,
gonna be
dark
very
ages
strange.
of the data.
Okay. Alright. Is that my car? Son of a... My car. Why am I going to a ramen shop? Oh, now I remember. These people were getting ghost hacked. Not these people, the people I'm working for. I need ammo. Used all my ammo on these buffoons. What's that? What was that noise? Okay, enough screwing around. What the hell happened to my Batmobile? Gonna have to get my backup vehicle. Oh. Sick my mind. Look at that. Nice city, my owners association. She's still smoking. She's still smoking in 2077. Yeah.
Hey, you there? Hey, you dig brain dances? Hey, feast your optics right here, yo. Got the meanest, primest shit ever scrolled.
Let's see. What have you got?
What have you got?
For you, bro? Best the Night City has to offer.
And that would be...
The most Nova-spec, geeked out, turned up virtue you ever seen.
Turned up?
Man, I'm talking like transcendental.
Where's it from? You got a license for exclusive distribution in Night City?
Come on, man. Ain't nobody bothered with that shit. Know why? Cause the stuff I got's way too legit to be legit. Feel me?
What's on the recording?
What's on the virtue?
Real feeling, neuron shredding, high octane, trans-sensational, adrenaline pumping shit, yo. Your mind will blow its load, bruh. You gotta trust me on this.
I very much
Not
don't
interested.
trust you on
You
this.
say that now, but I know you'll come crawling back eventually.
$50,000? I'll go check in a second. What am I doing here? Talk to Elizabeth? Oh yeah, Elizabeth Perales.
Don't make trouble. Hey,
Hello.
Will you sit?
She's ghost hacked.
Please?
Everything I tell her is
Thank you for coming.
compromised. Unusual place for a meeting.
Cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style, though.
Look, she's still smoking.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are, then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
That's because
Wasn't
you've
that
been
long
ghost
ago
hacked,
since
baby.
we last met? Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently.
Okay.
It's a long
Do you
story.
want to share?
I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me. Becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight.
Well,
Once,
pretty
I
much
said
know
we should
why
visit
that
his
is,
brother's
don't we?
grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not
Something
just with Jeff.
insidious? It's Insidious and The Conjuring? Is that what's
Notice
happening?
any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
That must have
And
been
the
hard.
nun?
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
Well, it's because
So the whole time, you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us.
it's
that
probably
concealed
your
room in our
political
apartment.
enemies.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten.
She's in on it.
I find that terrifying.
Mention any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
You haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything.
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day,
Gaslighting
I got a call.
from
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
The Conjuring.
They threaten you, try to blackmail you.
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident.
Any idea what
Then
they're
they wiped
referring
any
to?
record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this,
Why not?
ever. His life depends on it.
Last year, the city council of Night City absolved 32 corporations from their income tax obligations.
What if you're just saying what they programmed
I
you to
always
say?
go with the paranoia-based
Just
option.
reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him
Paranoia
to be safe.
is comedy.
And
It's
happy.
funny.
But that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband.
It's like a
He'll start
game to
looking on
see
his
how
own.
elaborate
He can't find out about
their
this.
delusions can be.
It'd destroy him.
but still be plausible, but still line up with the evidence. Was she lying? I don't get that she was lying.
And
You
any
knew
for your
who sent
thoughts?
the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz.
She knows who sent
I
the
didn't have
intruder?
a
I didn't
choice.
pick that up.
I didn't know what to do.
You wanted everything just to go on and flow on because it was convenient.
Convenient?
You got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
Okay.
Damn it, Elizabeth. You gonna ignore this? Somebody poking around in your heads?
He's not going to be smart
What
enough to
choice
let
do
me
I
handle it.
have? To get myself killed? Or see my
Give me the
husband dragged
details.
away from me?
Ask me to lie to my
Who?
employer.
Where?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
Wait. What? So it's not SSI? Who is it?
And if I'm not on board,
Just tell me
You have
who
a
it is
choice.
and I'll kill them.
Just remember,
Problem solved.
any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
you truly prepared to fire SSI after the threats. It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
She knows who it is.
What they're
Just tell
doing
me.
to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
Goodbye, V.
Whole thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No, this is different. You saw it yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds, individual thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Paralys make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Yeah,
Even
that
by
sounds
risking
good.
the paralysis' lives.
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah,
I
you could
mean-
end up putting their lives at risk.
Sounds
Or
pretty
not.
standard to me.
Tough choice, V.
I think I'm gonna do the Rambo option. Meet with Jefferson.
You rise fucked up, man. Rough night.
I'm gonna go with the Rambo option.
Glad you could clear your schedule.
Hey!
Hey, what?
Well,
A is for horses, sir. Look at that choo-choo guzzler. never tell which road it's pointing at. I actually have that problem with my real life GPS. Whenever I'm on the highway, I can never tell whether it's telling me to go on the road next to the exit or the exit itself. Who's this? Unknown number.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are.
Wow.
We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
I'm intrigued.
Fuck.
Well, they've succeeded in piquing my interest. Hello,
V.
Jefferson. Hello. We need to
Need
talk.
to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth?
I don't like that term,
What did she
but
tell you exactly?
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though. V?
I mean, can't I take care of it without telling him?
SSI wasn't working for Holt.
Can't please
I'm deeper
everybody.
shit than you think.
Meaning?
They're in your heads, Jefferson. Yours and Elizabeth's.
This some kind of chuckle-worthy metaphor?
Strange dreams, partial recall, jumbled memories. It's not just stress and long hours.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I don't think I like where this is heading.
Wake up. Your brain's a mess. Messier than the discount section of a BD smut hut.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take for some unknown group that's out to control your lives.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. That's what I thought was happening, but it's nice to someone to lay it out.
You know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife. They're watching your every move. Somebody's hijacked your life, reset your course, your career.
I'll admit, there were a couple of fortunate coincidences, but...
They forged your views, personality, even that skepticism that pisses me off so much. Clearly what they want is for you to be their mayor. Molding you like a clay figurine.
Fuck. I need to remember who recommended SSI to me.
You actually don't remember?
Your memories.
They might have
Can't even
wiped
trust
it.
those anymore.
I remember him saying he didn't remember, but I thought he just didn't want to tell me.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated.
Fun, ain't it?
Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
Trust me, you never will.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this.
I'll find
Pull
it.
the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
One moment. I have to do something with my system settings. What the?
Organic food continues to be a major cause of interest.
What's going on here?
Heaven is for broods and squares. Want to be really bad? See you in seventh hell.
Okay. Okay. Is that... This should be good? Okay. That should prevent it from picking up my every sniffle and click. Okay, I think that's better. Alright. Could show themselves inadvertently if you're patient.
Could show their hand if you're patient. Wait long enough. Or use your mayoral powers if you get elected. As long as you don't forget all this by morning.
Sun Tzu's art of war. Feign weakness, so your enemy may grow arrogant.
Don't see you doing much feigning, Jeff.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point.
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
She was afraid you'd do something stupid.
She feared for your life. Your daughter's life. Who could blame her?
Nah. No, she's never kept anything from me. And she doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous hollow telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
So what now? You still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window. An opportunity. Then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. And same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
You should let me handle it.
Good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
What do you mean? You think
So
it's an
aliens?
AI?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
Okay. Let's hope that doesn't end badly. Should I meet with River Ward in the evening? I guess I can. My Delamain number 21 is there. Meet Judy at Clouds Terrace. Wow. These story threads were a long time ago. Let's take a little light snack. What a weird thing to say. So it says, I missed you. Get out of the way, Ghostbusters. Ow. I was looking at my map. What's this? Sebastian.
You need to retrieve a car. At the moment, a 6-3 car. See the attachment for more on the wheels. And its owner.
It's a silenced pistol kind of job. Jake Estevez. Oh, why is it some unwritten law of the world that every talented techie has shit poor character? Jake Estevez is one such genius among techies and an asshole among shitheads. Jake's been a grease monkey for 6th Street about 2 weeks now. Bottom line, Jake wants his precious car back. Go to 6SG Auto Shop, upload the virus I sent you and get it back for him. Don't scratch the ride and you'll get extra. Both be flush after this, okay? Let's take a look. We got 6th Street on the corner. Got 6th Street on the inside. Something tells me as soon as I cross that line, they're gonna start being alerted to my presence. But if he's alone back there, which, okay, he's got one skull boy there, but he's not. None of them are facing the door. Luckily, I am able to turn invisible. And I'm able to not make noise while I'm running. Takedown. Deep resistance military boosts. Oh. 6th Street recruit. Just doing a little artwork. You need a break. I spared him. No camera. Guard. Mr. Whitey and Tiancha Pomelo. $1. Oh, it's a stapler. What's this? 5 skill shard. $1. Okay, upload the software. Okay. Get Jake's car. Which one's the car? Was it in the message? Oh dear. Sebastian something or other. What's the car? 6SG is much easier to say than 6th Street Gang. Custom car. He said, designed the software too. Remember I said he has shit poor character? Yeah, well, he pissed off the wrong pendejos in 6SG. Okay, where's this custom car? Is that it? Or is this it? Colby, I think that's it. It's either that or that. It's gotta be this. Time to Delta, as we say in Night City. I bet they're gonna come after me. Easy peasy. No, I just gotta drive there without damaging it. Someone should, I mean, I always say someone should do this, someone should do that. If I knew where to even begin, I might attempt to do it. But someone should make Crazy Taxi 2727. Like make a mod. I did it.
You really saved my ass.
Oh, this is Estevez himself? I hear you're an asshole.
What about the ride? You gonna fence it?
Well, I have to sooner or later. Know a guy in Sacramento, a collector? He'll set me up for life. Oh, but for now, I'm taking her with me. Spruce her up a little more.
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this beauty.
I'm leaving town today.
6th Street.
It's like Uncle Estevez always said.
Whoa,
You
that
gotta
scared
choose
the
between
shit
a
out of me.
ride
What
and
was
saving
that?
someone else's ass.
Oh.
Always choose the ride.
Hold on.
At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand.
Okay, my chat is on now. Hello, Mackie Zenin. Doing very well, thank you. How are you? Okay, leaving the garage.
You are receiving us at...
Hello, Sebastian.
The car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you.
Glad to hear it.
Good deeds are always repaid in kind. Closing the contract. Until next time.
Okay. Thank you for my 8,000. Okay, what's this? It's conveniently located 125 meters. Let's take a little stroll. Streets have their eyes on you, V. I have new clients and contracts for you. Keep up the work. I will. Not every day. I do try to play as often as I can. Someone just left a candle out here. Whoa, whoa, relax, relax. I'm walking here. They triggered all of my adrenaline juices.
fucking crazy or what?
Is that guy talking to me? Well, Mackey's in, and let's just say that I have other commitments.
Hey, you. Sitting in the wrong spot.
This isn't a bar?
It is. But it's our bar. Get up. Let's take a walk.
Hey, leave him alone, cabrones. V,
Hey,
go teach
back
these
off.
assholes how to
Ain't
behave
your
in my
biz
bar.
here.
Huh? Lay off.
You heard what Pepe said. Take a fucking walk.
June, fuck off. Or I implant my blade in your ribs.
I have 20 strength,
Really
dude.
think you're fast enough with that blade? Really? The way I see it, be a smoking hole in your chest before your neurons even light up. But hey, nothing like a little experiment, right?
Alright, come on, Pedro. Not worth it. Don't work out.
Yo, fuck you! Carajo.
Carajo.
Fucking punk.
What just happened?
What's up,
Landed in a little
Joseph?
trouble. Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night. Why'd you help me?
Because you would have caught a beating. Or worse.
This fucking town, these people? Just here, minding my own business. If it weren't for you, I'd... Here, for your trouble. The rest, bartender got the rest.
Pepe.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh corpo blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in, V.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then? On the house.
Sure.
Won't say no to a free drink.
To good
Pepe.
fortune and prosperity.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. No break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Nah, just don't want to go home. 10 years married. You
Whoa,
know?
you're a little close to
10
me.
years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow, since you brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you be? Pay solid.
Sure, why
Run me
not?
through it.
It's about my wife, right? Name's Cynthia. She's cheating. I'm sure of it. Only question is, who will? We could let it eat away at me. Or I could get someone like you.
Tough guy
No
on the
more than an
outside,
evening's
softy
work.
on the inside. Eh, Pepe? How do you know she's cheating?
Sure she's cheating on you.
Let's start with the fact that she always stays late after work. I know she's lying. Called her office one night, she wasn't even there. Besides that, well, we got a kid together, right? Doesn't even look like me. Different hair,
I think I've done
different
this
eyes, all
mission
of it.
before.
Used to be easy to check these things, but with today's tech, there's a way around every test now.
Calm down, Mackie. I actually did answer you. I just said that I had other commitments. I don't like to get into
You
too
seem
much my personal...
confused.
Okay, where do I find your wife?
Gonna have to keep tabs on your wife. Follow her around town. Where'd she be now?
She works nearby. I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like half this city.
Wait. But today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Pink jacket, blue purse.
Always like dressing up. Get a woman something nice for her birthday, anniversary. And what do you get in return?
Okay.
Why you want to know who she's with? What's the point?
What's the point? What kind of gunk question is that?
Simple one. Answer it.
I want to look him in the eyes. Ask him how it feels fucking some other guy's wife. Breaking up a happy marriage.
Sounds dramatic. I'm in.
Okay, fine. I'm in.
You're my hero, V.
Means a lot to me.
Okay, but first, I've got something important I need to take care of. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Who? Oh, huh. Oh. Ah. Who? No. Okay. Why does it feel like there's a mismatch with the frame rate? I should have variable frame rate turned on, but I feel like it's all blurry. It's all blurry. Oh. Ah. It's all blurry. Need to switch off motion blur. See what I mean? It's going, it's like skipping every other frame or something. Like a carrot. Like a carrot. Whoa. Did you see that? Did that just happen for me? I'll have to remember this. Hold on. 44 minutes in, I have to go check what that looked like. No, it's because the mismatch between, whoa, the demands of road race versus the demands of the real game. It's like, do I barely chug along at 60 FPS or do I do 1,000 FPS? But sometimes it seems to handle it better than other times. I haven't settled on a perfect setting. And I don't know what I'm seeing and what is going out, what is being broadcast. Ah, that was a trap. They trapped me. Oh. It's always that one that gets me. It's always that one that gets me. I'll have to remember that for next time. We go to the area where Pepe's wife works during the day.
Seedy bars, betrayal, a beguiling woman. Sounds like
Interesting,
something
eh?
out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get
Right
something
up
off
your
his
alley, huh,
chest.
Johnny?
It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
You about done? I'm trying to focus.
Johnny's loving this. Johnny Silverman.
Like you? Yeah, for fuck's sakes. You're young. Move animals up in North Oak. Become a fucking priest or something. Just get off the street. How long you known he was watching you? Told her as soon as I found out. Not what I fucking asked. She wanted to do it alone. Didn't want to put you in danger. She knew it was out of our league. You ballless fucking coward.
Watch out, pendejo.
I arrived on the scene, looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman
Oh,
with
yeah.
a sordid past.
Stop right there.
Pink jacket, blue purse. Here somewhere? Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. There she is. Blip, blip, blip. Target acquired. Cynthia.
It was her, the lady in pink, breaker of hearts, framed by a halo of cigarette smoke. I followed her.
Dreaming of the day the narrator put a fucking plug in it.
Do I look inconspicuous? Yeah. I'm just wearing a purple camouflage onesie. With pants and a t-shirt underneath. Wow, that looks alright to me, actually. I'm gonna be dressed like that.
Got too close. Almost scared the dame off. Better be careful.
Oh, okay,
I know.
okay. That's the sound effect for I'm
Got
getting too close.
Again.
Okay, okay.
Something just drew me to her, like one magnet to another.
Ugh, stop.
Okay, I'm just standing here. Standing here looking at my phone. Okay. I'm just hiding behind the dumpster.
The woman looked around. Something weighed on her. Maybe it was my gaze.
Keep this up, I'm a fucking puke. Narrate that.
Come on, Pepe.
The woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth, doesn't want her clothes dirty. Her conscience is already dirty enough.
Seriously, what did I ever do to you?
Got no home, sick kid, and cheating wife. That must have tickled her conscience. Uh-oh. Lost sight of her.
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog and betrayal.
Ugh. Maybe it's a good thing I'm dying. Is there a risk of food poisoning here?
That depends. If you keep it up with those kinds of questions, who knows?
Oh, they got road trace in here.
Hey, careful! You'll tear my shirt!
Well.
What's going on in here?
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Husband sent me. Suspected something.
What?
See who's right.
No! It's not like that. I can explain.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Okay, for one thing, he's not my input. He's my ripper. A specialist in plastic surgery.
A specialist in this dump.
Look, I know, I had this little accident a few years ago. The victim, well, the patient's family still can't let it go. That's why I'm forced to work here.
Hold on a sec. What about your kid?
Here's the thing, I didn't used to look like this. I had a total body sculpt. Skin, hair, eyes, everything. Except, well, you can't fool your genes. That's why our son looks different than Pepe imagined.
Why don't you just tell him that?
It's not because
then?
he's not the father, just that I don't look anything like the old me.
And you can't just tell him that?
But why?
That's
Why do
irrelevant,
that?
but
And why do you think? Out of boredom? Because I was a rich, basic bitch? Everyone's got their own secret. Something they want to forget or leave behind them. I had a lot of them. And I can't share them with anyone. Not even my own husband. I know I should have told Pepe about all this, but there was never a good time.
you can just tell him you
and
changed
now that
your
I'm
appearance.
expecting again,
You don't have to tell him the whole deal.
it wasn't planned. Please, tell him that,
Yes?
I don't know what to tell him myself, that I'm really sorry, that life's an absurdist drama, okay? Just go.
Hit the nail on the head with that last point.
Leave the building. Ugh. This can't be sanitary. Look at his computer. See what he's getting up to. Clients: Mark O'Connell, skin replacement, including fingerprints, eyes, gene cloaking. Liz Bryant, change in face shape, cheekbones, chin, nose, neon hair implant. Linda Nguyen, eye color change, spine stretching and strengthening, skin dyeing. Paul Kazitsky, full phenotype change from Caucasian to African American, vocal cords toned down. Oh dear. Encyclopedia of Plastic Cybernetics. So anybody could look like anything and be anything. Watson Horror Diary. What an effing world. Oh, I've already read this. already read this too. A magic cigarette. Look. What sort of cyberware is this? It must have been Johnny's when he was standing there. Pepe. Hey, case you're looking, I'm at home. Couldn't focus on shit, standing and wiping glasses like a effing robot. If something comes up, call me. Okay, will do. Oh, call Pepe. Okay. Pepe. Oh, Raymond Chandler. I'm getting that
Followed
reference.
your wife. Went into some rundown pad. Man was waiting for her inside.
I knew it. What else?
Knew it, huh? Didn't know a thing. Didn't cheat on you. At least, not in the way you think.
Huh? What way then?
She was at a Ripper's getting a scan. Her skin, hair, eyes, it's all implanted. Every single last part of her.
So, my son. That's why he...
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Cristo. How could you keep
This is not the appropriate music.
Your own husband 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
It's not about the skin. Whatever, it's that she lied. How the hell am I supposed to trust her now?
Okay, wait. No station. What should I say? Not my problem seems like the in-character thing to say.
Not my biz. Did my job, now your turn. Waiting on that scratch.
You know, I thought I'd be more than just one of your regular clients, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, man.
See you around, V.
Silence fell like a wet blanket over the city, muffling its cries. Time to rest, I thought. Time to drink.
See? That's more like it. Finally making some sense.
Every time I try to be in character, I end up being disappointed by what happens. This game likes to make you feel bad. Okay, what's next? The Hunt. Meet River Ward. Oh, wrong way. I want to listen to Royal Blue, but every time I do that, it gets muted. Ah! This sounds like the guy who says Buttercup. Sit and wait for River. Okay. Should I go see about that BD that someone was trying to sell me? It wasn't here, but could have been something interesting.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, there he is. V, I know that it might seem like you're trying to help, but I'd rather you just left us alone. Otherwise, things won't end well. Goodbye, V, and please stay away. You've done enough already. You have been blocked. Ooh. Ouch.
Hey, V.
Nice
How you
fur
holding
coat.
up?
Been better.
Fur-lined coat.
I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
Okay. First, take a look.
Transferring funds. I like to look at such things.
Hello,
This isn't a
my
fund.
name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News.
Arif Iqbal?
Today's story.
More dead
A
politicians.
routine roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
This is unrelated to what we were dealing with earlier.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
Okay, seems like excessive use of violence. What else?
The boy from the footage is LeVar
What else
Martinez,
is new?
age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot,
Peter
he has
Pan.
not
This,
regained
Peter
consciousness, making
You know,
interrogation
case? You were
impossible.
looking for him?
Please
Never heard of
stay
him.
tuned to
cross
WNS
my
News
desk.
for developments in the story.
So they
What's
shot
the
him?
problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Randy's disappearance. You know anything else?
Peter
My
Pan.
sister and I don't get along that well.
What a
I don't
creepy
know
thing
much.
to call him.
Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. McGonagall took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
McGonagall.
The NCPD advises those traveling beyond official police jurisdiction.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
All right.
It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as PDs.
You got access to these dreams?
How is that
Not
possible?
yet. But they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
It says wait. I guess everybody knows the river. It says Wade River. There's the red hand.
Okay. Got an appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not
Okay.
through the main entrance.
Who am I shooting? Got a picture?
We're gonna break the law?
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Okay.
You're cruising at 0 altitude with 107.5 Dark Star FM.
Find a way inside the lab. Tech ability insufficient. What else we got? Okay. Force open. That should improve performance.
What now?
We find our entrance.
They have an audit today. Should be a ghost town. No need to be quiet.
Quiet's in my nature. Night City Police
What do you
Department.
know about the audit?
I did my homework.
Open window.
Know where they're keeping the BD?
Likely the room where they edit the autistic kid's dreams. Should be labeled as Anthony Harris.
Look, it's a BB. Plastic and metal, this device simulates conditions in the uterus, maintains the life of the BB, and detects BTs.
A few of these rooms we probably don't have to bother with.
It's a Death Stranding reference. Ooh. A quasar. Let's see what's in their computers. Security update from Nomi Redweed to research team. I would like to remind everyone of the upcoming audit and changes in security. I'm willing to answer any immediate questions you have. As you're aware, we've had complaints from the NCPD. I know, but we will have to follow the new guidelines. There's no wiggle room on this. At a time, TBD later, you will all get your new double verification access signatures. You will each receive individual emails with the relevant details. No more of that reply all funny business. Until then, continue your work as normal, of course, excluding the day we have assigned for the audit. I'd like to congratulate our very own Dr. Yawen Packard on the recent studies she has made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. Established behavioral methods, surpassing all supportive methods, traditional approaches such as music therapy. Extremely proud, more importantly, proud to see the huge inflow of warm letters from happy parents. Neurotransmitters, selective countermeasures, combating the effects of stress. Okay, limited environmental simulation at treatment for antisocial behavior. We have decided to suspend research into transcendental meditation. All those involved on the project will soon receive a more detailed report about the indefinite suspension and information regarding new project allocations. To beat around the bush as much as the next guy, but I'm afraid I don't have that luxury this time. First off, you all remember that framed quote I used to have in my office, never trust a person who's never tried to steal. Well, it seems someone took that sentiment too much to heart. Now don't panic, it wasn't the quote that was stolen. It's safely at home. Rather, it appears a staff member has taken our neurotransmitter research files from the facility with the likely intent of selling them to a third party. Take a polygraph before leaving the facility. If he finds anything, no jokes, I mean this. Let me emphasize, do the polygraph before leaving work, then you're free to get in your naps, showers, lap dances, or whatever it is you people do in your office off hours. From Anna Svartfesting, City Auditor. We are required by law to periodically evaluate current laboratory safeguards for effectiveness and future modernization efforts. Remember what this audit is beneficial for bookkeeping. Okay. Please treat this as a mandatory day off. Okay. What do they got in here? Transported hospital 18 minutes after suffering missile wound to the head. As the missile penetrated multiple brain layers, a temporary pulse cavity immediately followed. Intracranial pressure was reduced. Remains in a coma. Paresis in the right side of the body. Okay. A novel phobia, fear of the number 91. 413 and 66 has grown to now officially include the number 91. Phobias of other numbers have origins well studied by science. Tetraphobia derives from the fact that the Chinese words for death and 4 sound similar. We can still only hypothesize about the rise of 91. Patients afflicted by a phobia of the number 91 often complain of recurring nightmares in which a giant countdown reaches 91, then suddenly stops. When they attempt to restart the countdown, it transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. This shared experience has already spawned unproven conspiracy theories, which, among other things, claim that the dreams are transmitted via either electromagnetic waves, the digitized minds of a mysterious netrunner sect, rogue artificial intelligences, or classified nanochips installed by Night Corp agents. The truth is out there. Without full knowledge of the phobia's origin and its underlying factors, how can you treat it? Studies thus far have shown promising results for conditioning patients via induced dream states in which the number 91 is inverted to the number 19. Although this method remains in clinical trials, experts optimistic the 91% success rate will only continue to improve. Hee hee. Spray paint. This. Meditation work? Heard the news? I just saw the email. I'm sorry to hear you cut the project. If it's any consolation, I've tried to apply your methods in my personal time, and I feel like my creativity is on a whole other level. I really hope this is just temporary and they'll reinstate the project. Though I've got bad feelings since Dr. Lynch's, obviously a reference to David Lynch, proponent of transcendental meditation, departure, there just hasn't been the same support. Hang in there, Caroline. Don't lose hope. I myself meditate on a daily basis, you might like to know. You might be interested to know. But I wouldn't say it's transcendental meditation. Okay, nothing here. Use Kuroshi to find the right cabinet. Okay, there we go. Okay, can't get in there. Can't hack this door. Open this shutter. Not useful. Okay. There are other entrances around the other side. Here we are. What's this? Peril, which attracts danger, is the poison resulting from irritability. This poison, a quite substantial one, is deposited against the walls of the nerve channels and then spreads through the entire organism. Anything else interesting going on in here? Limited environmental stimulation. Okay. Let me check the cabinet. Oh, this isn't the right cabinet? I thought because it was yellow that was it. Maybe it's that one. What's this? B.A. Gustav, Respiration and Intracellular Spaces. The theory of imperil, though overly simplistic and never formulated along the lines required by modern scientific inquiry, is in fact useful as a general principle. Scientists today are all too ready to consign visionaries of previous ages to the dustbin of history simply because they deal with questions of spirituality, putting them supposedly at odds with contemporary theories. Number 2, if indeed a person has a self, how can we therefore doubt that the self affects the body? If it exists, then it must exercise influence. In fact, this was proven only a few weeks ago by a group of scientists at the University of Toledo. A study conducted on laboratory mice showed a correlation between regular meditation and a 20% increase in lifespan. The fatal effects of modern shamanism, sensational mice in Toledo. I meditate every day, personally.
Hey, River. Think I got it.
I like it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's case.
Oh.
Yoan!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Should I shoot her?
You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
I'm just gonna not say anything.
I'm calling the actual
Who's living
police.
here? Someone's
Oh,
sleeping
wait
here.
here.
Oh, children.
Hear me out, please.
Seriously, River? You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here, and we have strict protocols.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now!
Listen, you work with badges, right? You know what they're like.
He has
Feed
augmented
them
eye
analysis,
sockets.
they'll shit out failure.
Gross.
This type of thinking is the very reason we live in a lawless city.
Lawless?
Just get her
Remember
to
your
walk
first
towards
med
you,
school
and
exam?
I'll go behind her and choke her
You
out.
know the one. Passed it with flying
But she's
colors.
already seen your face.
Gotta remember it.
And she has those
Ladies'
weird
room
eyes. She
erupted
might have
in
already got
flame.
video footage.
They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you.
You got her,
You
huh?
don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
He looks like a gigolo with a lot of
Harris's
hoes.
dream beating. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What?
What?
Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like
Try
to...
audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Well, go ahead and
Any
try it
reason you
now.
haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience.
Ooh la
And
la.
not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Wow.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something.
Peter
You're
Pan,
willing to
perhaps?
try?
Alice in Wonderland?
Just go.
Things creepy people
I'll
are
open the
into.
front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's
By the
relic
way,
in
I've got this
particular.
thing in my head.
Well, it's designed
just
to
gonna
store a
drink your
person's
coffee
neural
here.
engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrite? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going out the window. River just booked it out of there, huh? Didn't wait for me at all. Is that a tarot? Where's River? I don't have his magical ability to stop traffic. Next stop.
Okay, let me hear it.
So, got booted off the force.
Suspended. Mayor's death stank to high heaven. Inquest into, kicked under the rug. So I made a fuss.
Not worth asking how you feel about that.
Nope. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Wow.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
That's actually where I
It's
assumed
a
we were
house,
going.
and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
All right.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that.
Yeah, I also
Plus,
got that
not
impression
I'd
that
use
she
it,
wasn't going to do that.
But I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Really ought to focus on finding Randy now.
Of course.
So we're going to Randy's house.
All right. This is it. It's sure been a while.
We're not going
Used
to
come
do
over every weekend.
the cell where we go into the serial killer's head. Hey, got your number from El Capitan. Thanks for all your help with the car. Listen, there's just one last thing. I won't be coming back to NC anytime soon, and there's this sweet ride I had to leave behind. It'd be a damn shame for her to sit alone gathering dust and rust. It's a Quadro Turbo R. It's yours now. Go wild, have fun, show off. Sending you coordinates. Check your map. It's near the train tracks out in Rancho. Cars in a garage near the loading station. Adios, V.
Long time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Follow River. Charming.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
Most sources indicate that the governments of Peru, Brazil, and Chile have come to a solution for the so-called nomad problem. In an attempt to prevent the illegal transnational movement and typically temporary settlement of nomad clans across the South American continent, they plan to seal all borders to undocumented persons of dubious origin. Protestations from scholars, human rights groups, and even corporate representatives have thus far been ignored. Some corporations have voiced concerns that stifling the flow of migrant work could lead to economic decline and unpredictable social unrest. For example, some experts predict the local Brazilian workforce will simply be too small to meet the employment demands of ongoing major agro-corp ventures. This push for tightened anti-nomad immigration policies comes as yet another heavy blow from South American governments against an already heavily targeted demographic. More information continues to surface about the so-called long return, where hundreds of thousands of nomads lost their jobs without warning and had their equipment, much of it personal, not company property, illegally seized by government authorities. Most laborers were relocated from North America specifically for this work and, without corporate support, were forced to vacate the hazardous area formerly home to the Amazon rainforest in a week's time. With their only lifeline suddenly severed and no legal basis for staying, many dozens of thousands attempted to find a way home, even if that meant walking much of that distance. Initial reports show staggering figures for the number who died during this mass exodus. Many still ask why. Who benefits from these anti-nomad policies and border closures if not the South American nations or corporations? Many speculate that lobbyists from Orbital Air and other lunar colony representatives play a key part. Their objective, some allege, is to limit opportunities for migrant contact work so more will be forced for the sake of survival to accept employment in the notoriously difficult labor conditions of low Earth orbit and on the moon.
River.
I wouldn't mind going to the
You
moon.
either got business with me or news about my Randy. Would... And drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss?
I got more reading to do. Dubai, Sand and Death. Dubai is just up the road from me. I heard a troubling click. My Geiger counter, may it rest in peace. I stood on a glass surface, some parts smooth as ice, others cracked and jagged. The earth I walked on was formed from melted sand after a thermonuclear bomb detonated here, one of the 5 that fell on Dubai. I recalled old stills from the end of the 20th century, skyscrapers like crystal obelisks touching the sky, supercars, palm trees. Now nothing, like a surreal frozen sea blanketed by the irradiated dust of the Arabian Peninsula and glinted under the desert sun. But nearby in the city's former suburbs, life continues on. Difficult, brutal, cutthroat, but life nonetheless. Few dare venture outside without a hazmat suit, makeshift or otherwise. Any sort of dwelling must be built with concrete walls, measuring at least 13 feet thick, and without a single window. This offers survival, yes, but to what end? Unlike in the corporate haven of New Dubai, erected deeper in the Arabian Gulf, the average life expectancy in Old Dubai is a mere 30 years. Still, some have found advantages to life here. No visitors. Neither Netwatch nor any corporate special forces unit will deploy here. This land of glass and dust has become asylum for some of the world's most wanted criminals. Some say they are only biding their time until an early death delivers them to hell. Some say they are already there.
Sophie,
okay, what are we doing?
Is this about my Randy?
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
I'm gonna leave it to you.
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Talk to Joss. Good morning, honey Lily. It's been a while. How have you been?
What's on your mind?
I think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Okay. Got my Kuro sheets peeled.
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you with dinner.
I did finish Sekiro.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
I thought Randy was a kid.
You check around.
Is he
I'll
not?
check the trash.
What's this? Randy's antique key.
Got some kind of key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for. No.
What's this? Tainted Overlord. Oh. Traces of chemical substances. Drugs.
Drugs?
Let's not go there.
Society's fault.
Muscular dudes, dear mother departs. What is this? The old die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November. It's the month I was born. At the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids flits a muted kaleidoscope of memories, flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been far too short. Locked cabinet.
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it.
Looks like he was a fan of Ballsy magazine. Huh? Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day. Jeez. Can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
They had an album every year?
Left his favorite hoodie in the closet.
I read this already. Oh, I didn't acquire the key. The key unlocks something. What you got? Oh, here we go. Something under the bed.
Expensive tech. Randy had to scratch for this?
You're joking.
It's latest gen.
No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey.
Must be friends with a pervert.
And we gotta get in. But I doubt anyone knows the password.
Relax, I'm 20 intelligence.
Let me give it a shot.
1C, BD, BD. Easy.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
Easy peasy. Messages. Sorry from Anthony 34 to B Randy.
If they caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
I meant to call. Sorry, spent half the day
Blockaded street. Shit, River. I remember that day.
What?
He lives close to an old school.
Used to go to school, but it looks like all different now. Hey, no problem. I needed to help my mom anyways. Do you have anything ready at your place? Thanks. I just wanted to say thanks. Guess in general, I'm just holding on to
True
the thought.
angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
Dealings, why are you helping us anyways? I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body, or I don't know. Worse luck than the disease is being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do what I do. I couldn't help my best tune, but just maybe there are some people out in the world I can help.
Figured out Randy's identity.
Used my admin privileges to find you an RL. Not really.
The one you found in his drawer?
Not really
Same.
appropriate.
Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
Toking again. I'm sorry, I don't know why
This
I keep
guy
doing
baited Randy like a pro.
You're just like anyone with a Gannic heart still beating. Yeah. He's grooming, I believe this is the term from Natalie. Who's this Natalie? Take you and head to Japantown. Just let me know. I love you, cutie. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something. Who the hell is Natalie?
River, do you? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
What the?
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
I understand I didn't have a normal family either. My mom died young, and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. Wasn't easy, though, to make a living on the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually, it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business. Okay. Cattle? I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. Nomads that stole your dad from you, corrupt cops, activity from Corp's trauma team. Okay. Drugs are bad.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
Where's the link? From Gale to Brandy. Hey, you won't answer my texts? Texts won't answer my hollows. Still alive, man? I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino chum of mine. You just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you free of charge like some gonk. Do me a favor and answer, because I'm starting to get pissed. This is the emails of a child? Okay.
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon.
Yeah, for sure.
My skin's crawling.
That's demented. Blades of Doom trilogy goes. Silhouette of a gaunt female figure began to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. But its long braid, the woman held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposed the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. Come kill me, I am ready for death, she shouted, with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Okay, black metal has produced countless charismatic characters. Yes, charismatic is a nice word. But the uniqueness of Aidan Burroughs, known also by monikers Nama and Balberith, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a effing psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands like Tainted Overlord who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Okay, now where's this link that he was talking about? Okay, drugs are bad.
Some
Here we
kind
are.
of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
View the page Randy mentioned. What page was that? Stay clean. Our mission. Contact us. Which one was the one he talked about? Hold on. Click on the image, the red one with people on it. Okay. Blue. Tony's shelter.
Page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick.
Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Okay. Join us. Tony's Haven.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. But the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Yes, it was. It was this.
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Sure. How do I do that? Get Harris's IP address. I do something with this. Oh. Definitely.
Could try to pin Anthony's IP address.
Okay, 55E9551C.
Got it. Afraid I can't do much more, though.
Perfect.
That cartoon, River. Could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now.
Who's this?
Okay.
Is that Randy?
By morning.
And some
And
girl?
that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite.
Grab a bite? We just found a lead. What's this? I already took it, didn't I?
Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's
We're
it.
hot on the trail. Why aren't we going right now, dude?
Dorian, please.
What if he's trapped in an
But it really
underground
tastes like
bunker
boogers.
slowly filling with water?
Burgers!
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Did they
Tell
leave
me
me
you
any
found
noodles?
something.
We'll know more tomorrow.
No more tomorrow.
As per
sent
River's
some evidence
request,
to
I
the
won't
lab.
tell her anything.
There's a chance we could know where to find Randy by morning.
Probably because she'll be like, motherfucker, why are you sitting here?
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
Oh, they want me to say something?
River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's as good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss.
Yeah?
Joss.
Great.
You mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No.
I don't want to
Sure.
sleep in there.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Okay.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Hang in there, Joss.
Not only do I have to sleep in an unfamiliar environment, I also have to do it with a missing child hanging on my conscience.
Wake up!
Not done sleeping.
Apparently
Yalwyn
he has
called.
no such
It worked.
problem.
The cartoon. He's dreaming.
Oh, we sent it to
BD.
Yalwyn. Okay,
Right
now
here.
I understand why
Slot
we
it
were
in.
able to
Jack
take
into the
time off.
computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick, not bad.
Okay, watching recording. You're carrying too
What's
much.
the
weight
matter with you,
unnecessary.
Anthony?
What the?
I have to report this. I hope you understand that.
Is this the creepy dude?
This isn't...
Bleep. Bloop. Who's this? Okay, keep
normal
on.
behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
What?
He was sick.
You
He
killed the
wouldn't
turtle?
eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you? Good people took you in.
I don't have a
extended
father.
their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
Now eat your green goop. Why is every kid dressed identically? Oh, here we go.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed.
Wait
Dad
a
put
second.
a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, this
You
is
can't
the
talk about
serial
my dad,
killer's
you
dreams.
prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
Okay. Let's run that back. Teacher, unknown, cheap, well-worn, Night City, mid-2040s. Okay, anything else? Trophy.
Old one. Dated from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Now, hold on. Let me check which school won that tournament. Laguna Bend.
Oh, we are doing at the
The
cell.
whole town got flooded with 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
We're doing The Cell, starring Jennifer Lopez and Vincent D'Onofrio. And Vince Vaughn, if memory serves. What is this? Memorial to the 2044 school shooting.
It was a case study back at the academy.
Exit Braindance, that was it? There's nothing to smell? I guess it's a dream and not
Like father, like son.
and not a memory. So maybe there wouldn't be smells and such.
Tony!
Oh, here we go. Pausing.
Harris looks even younger here.
Okay. A cow being tortured. How do I examine it?
What you got now? Come here!
Coming!
Anthony
No
Harris.
way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
What's this?
Looks like a cattle bioscanner. It's for checking vitals.
Okay. Can I scan this now? Still can't scan it.
Coming!
Tony, come here.
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something? I asked you a question.
I don't know.
Choline and methionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself? Cow's gonna die because of you. Gonna kill it like you killed your mama.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon!
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off. Oddish and nervous. I spent trying.
What's this? Dietary.
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
Apple flavored hormones. Delicious.
Turn that shit off.
Who's this? Looks like a woman. Is that his mother, possibly?
That's our cartoon. Oh, Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
It's looking for more. There's more clues to look for. What is this? I feel like I'm supposed to be able to scan this cow, but it's not letting me scan.
See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Property of Biotechnica. Okay, exit brain dance. Still in his dreams. Okay. What the hell was that? He still watches those cartoons while he's killing people.
Think this might be the place, V.
Got a clock.
It's a recent memory.
Hour to midnight.
Gotta be his hideout.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
Okay, this is a memory and not a dream.
Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Okay, that's helpful. A cattle farm next to a dump.
Got some cables.
Okay, we got, what's this?
Fuck
Victim,
me.
enlarged thyroid,
Treats the
muscular
kidnapped boys
atrophy,
like
brain
cattle.
receiving theta waves. What's this?
Machine controls an injection system for stimulants, hormones, something.
Okay. And what's this? Didn't I already scan this?
Look,
rapid heart rate,
another one.
stimulated aggressive. Okay. And more?
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
Nice.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
Pumped with hormones, unconscious.
The terminal controls the pens. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets.
Someone's getting away. Or trying to. Afraid, nervous, elevated muscle tension. What's this?
Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
And where are you up to, Mike?
This doesn't look like a kid.
Come here, you rascal. You'll hurt yourself.
Ugh.
Tony'll take good care of you. Easy now.
Oh, I was missing something.
Easy.
Okay, what are we looking for? What am I missing? Nothing here. Something outside. Oh.
Hey, the Illuminated
Colors change every
Towers,
hour.
promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Colors changed every hour.
Us cracks?
I think that might be it.
I was pronounced it US cracks.
Not so sure, River. I think we ought to explore a bit more.
Okay. I can't do anything.
Okay. Let's go with your gut.
Exit the brain dance.
Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
His
we know
favorite
Harris
song
still
is
lives
Pon
near
Pon
an old
Ship.
school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the Us Cracks towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Shipping code on the game Randy got from Harris traces out to the Badlands. Harris's IP places him outside Night City, within a radius of 12 miles or so. Those towers promoting the Us Cracks album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
Let's roll.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
How encumbered am I? Quite encumbered. What's the nearest place I can sell it? I can perhaps sell it to this clothing vendor. Hello.
I'm looking for some decent outerwear.
You're in luck. Our prices are out of this world. Get it?
Okay. Sell you that. I guess I'll just sell anything that's not iconic at this point. Even though everything I own is tier 5 these days. I need to put some of these things in storage. I guess I can put them in my car. But I'm actually riding with Randy. I mean, with River. Okay, what am I up to now? Less than 200, that's good. I'm not really the type of guy who wears dresses, so I can sell all my dresses. What's this? Why did I just turn bold for a second? A more serious looking jumpsuit. I might decide to wear one of these at some point. It's for my suits. What's this? Photovoltaic techno site. Okay, I'm less than 180. That's good enough.
You know, the kid. Right.
All right, I'm ready to roll.
Damn it. Let this work.
It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
We'll find him, River.
My pleasure.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're going out to the Badlands?
Hold on, Randy. Please hold on.
Skip ride. That looks like it.
Grab something!
Whoa. Oh, we're going in like that?
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
Okay, but I have to go. We'll conclude this in the next exciting episode. Thank you for stopping in. Goodbye.